I stopped participating in the rat race. Title says it. I stopped participating in the rat race. I sold all my stuff except my computer and clothes. I moved to Hawaii. I rent a 140 square feet room for $650 per mo with a communal shower and kitchen and free utilities, internet. My front door opens to the outside. It's a quarter-mile from the beach. I got a battery-powered bike and applied for a part-time job 2 miles down the road. Also on the beach. Washing dishes at a fine dining restaurant that pays $18 per hour. If the dishes are clean, my job is being done and no one bugs me or critiques me. I literally listen to audiobooks and spray plates for 6 hours, then walk out the door and go home. No questions asked. No extra duties. No begging for me to stay. All of this I set out for them during the interview so that there would be no surprises. In exchange, I offered to be reliable and show up when scheduled and to always do my job as described. They found this very reasonable. I am actually happier living this way than I have ever been. I am in my 30s and have always hustled to make other people rich. Or broke my back trying to run my own business and stay competitive while treating my employees like human beings. It was exhausting. I know I have no health care. I know I have no stability. I know I will never afford fancy things or vacations living this lifestyle. But I don't care. I barely had those things before and I was miserable. I've quit drinking and smoking. I let all my debts go to collections. I'm done. I'm contributing the very least possible to this shit show from here on out, and I couldn't be happier. Best of luck to you. Do your 6 and hit the beach and enjoy that beautiful sunshine. Can't put a price on that. Good on you. If Canada had a Hawaii, I would do the same. Diogenes was knee-deep in a stream washing vegetables. Coming up to him, Plato said, "My good Diogenes, if you only knew how to pay court to kings, you wouldn't have to wash vegetables." "Well, Plato," replied Diogenes, "if you only knew how to wash vegetables, you wouldn't have to pay court to kings." You are living the life of when government officials have to come out to convince you for one last mission, as they stand in the sand in their suits and you are kicked back with shades on drinking a Coors Light. This is why we need universal health care. This is also why we don't have it. Because people letting go a little and actually being happy is the nightmare of corporations. Government. They want us chained to our jobs. This is called lying flat. Look it up. I think I'm jealous of you. I love the idea of this, but I'm afraid to commit. I'm afraid I wouldn't love it once I get there and then would have to backpedal. I think I might be brainwashed. I wish I had the balls, sir. I worry too much about healthcare and retirement. You get to a certain age where you can't keep washing dishes, but you got no retirement to fall back on. Then one bad slip and you're in the hospital with no job and no money and a broken hip. I'm just paranoid. Live your best life, brother. It doesn't sound like you are done. Sounds like you just got started. Good luck. BTW. This is great advice to anyone trying to get out of the grind. There are many coastal, mountain, and Piedmont areas that are some of the most beautiful places in the world. Sometimes you have to accept living quarters on the other side of the bridge from them. But there are many places that resemble paradise if you are truly seeking the simple life. I was going to do a write-up on some of my ideas, but this one, the op listed, requires little investment. Reading this helped. Thank you for doing what I am too much of a coward to do. I'm dead serious. I am stuck. A part of this beast, this machine that hacks and burns and dirties all good things. Maybe someday. The unsung detail here is that you made this decision single and without kids. This is the way. I feel as if I've opted out of the rat race as well. A few years ago I sold everything I had and moved into an old van. I traveled for over 3 years and now I'm settled down in a cozy little mountain town. No stoplights. No fast food. No big business. I do rent, but it doesn't feel as restrictive as it used to. I work for myself making and selling jewelry, and I work for another small business. I don't have much money, but I'm so much happier than I was when I lived in the city and worked full time. So be it. I quit my corporate job over 10 years ago to become a barber. I now make way less. But I couldn't be happier. People actually appreciate my work and thank me when I'm done. I have to pay for my own vacations and earn nothing while I'm out, but when I come back, instead of a mountain of paperwork I need to catch up on, I just have the next haircut. Probably my favorite thing about being a barber is that, at the end of the day, the minute I walk out that door I don't think about that shop or my job for even one more second. I'm done. I don't devote any of my free time worrying I may have forgotten to file something or how far I am into prepping for my next client meeting, or anything like that. I just veg and use my free time to think about the hobbies I enjoy. Later I go to bed and sleep like the dead. Not once have I ever sat bolt upright because I realized I was supposed to have a file ready for my boss by 9 a.m. When I get up, I have breakfast and mosey on in. I try to be late every single day. Between 10 and 15 minutes late every day. If I see that I'm going to make it on time, I'll often turn around and go get a coffee at Starbucks or something. Why mess with tradition? When I finally get there, I just take the next cut, assuming anyone is ready to go. The other barbers give less than a shit that I'm late. They've become accustomed to it and will inform my clients that I'll be there by 9:15. Which I've found is not so long that any of them will walk out. No one has ever been put out by waiting 15 minutes. Since becoming a barber over 10 years ago, I haven't had a single stress headache. I used to get 3 or 4 a week. I also used to suffer from tachycardia. But that seems to have gone away too. Weird, huh? Because I work on my feet instead of sitting at a desk. I've lost over 30 pounds. When my wife comes home, I'm always in a great mood. And I make sure to smile, give her a hug, and let her know how truly happy I am to see her. And I do this every single day. Life is good, and I'm going to spend the rest of my days enjoying it. Working when I want, retiring when I want. Everything is on my schedule now, not the other way around. IDK Hawaiians keeps asking that people stop moving there. That's kinda lame. Otherwise nice and good for you. I know I will never afford fancy things or vacations living this lifestyle. You're living as a beach bum on the beach in Hawaii. Well played, sir. Well played. Congratulations. I completely understand, smiley face. Washing dishes was one of the best jobs I ever had. Have you applied for Medicaid? The Hawaiian natives wish we'd stop doing this. Aside from that, more power to you. I work seasonally in a place that gives room and board so that I cannot work the rest of the year. I plan to never go back to a regular job again. Hey, none of us actually have any health insurance coverage anymore. Just discounts we pay in for after working 40 hours a week. 52 weeks per year. You can buy emergency insurance for a catastrophe very cheaply. Just in case something happens before your bankruptcy is removed. You actually have given yourself a chance to enjoy life. Every day of it. Good for you. Keep going.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.